Hi, hello. Welcome to another episode of Isaiah's Newsstand. It's your host, Isaiah Edwards. The date is May 29th, 2022. It's a Sunday, Memorial Day weekend. Woo! Hopefully you're having a good one. Hopefully you're enjoying your time. Let's see. A little bit of a food corner for me. I had a double dinner situation the other night. I decided initially it was kind of an accident. Like I was making my little Mexican meal, and as I was cooking my Mexican meal, I realized I forgot the rice. So I had like all this stuff. I was already like the ground beef was already cooked, peppers, all this stuff, was already ready to go. I had like some weird sides. I was gonna add a little bit of fries on the side or like in it. I was gonna get a little weird, a little taco belly, if you will. I had tortilla shells ready, all that, and then I just dropped the ball, found a little bag. Meal is still good. I kind of like made it a little nacho-y bowl or what have you. Kind of crammed all of it into some tortillas, and it was fine. It worked. It was good. I was satisfied, sort of, but I still had a tube for rice. Um, I also had a Uber Eats promotional thing because I never used it. So I said, well, now's the time. Use my little $25 thing, and I got some fried rice and crab rangoons. And also, I noticed with the crab rangoons, they switched from the little like pointy little folded up ones, and now it's just like a folded flat triangle, which I think is very smart, easier to eat. Though I do miss the little crunch of the little pieces. I don't know, I like that part. But overall, it was good. I was very full. I had leftover fried rice today, and that was nice. But in case I'm burpy, that's probably why. But yeah, we can start. We can get into it. Let's see. I got some church news for you, though it's not good news. This isn't the kind of church I want to take you to, if you will. But yeah, I got this from AP News. Southern Baptists face push for public list of sex abusers. So the Southern Baptist Convention, which I guess is like a conglomerate of like 48,000 churches or something like that. So I mean, it's a lot. But they have been accused of mishandling sex abuse allegations. And they've hired like a third party to kind of come in and like make official like an official database or a list. Now I'm not sure if it's like if it goes into details in this article, but it's something I've kind of heard from other podcasts and stuff that they had this information already, and they were kind of just secretly keeping tabs on it. Instead of actually doing anything about it. Like they just didn't, like they cared, I guess, but not enough to actually like hold these people accountable. They didn't take anything to authorities. They didn't actually release the information, nothing. But now that more and more people have come out and gone outside of the church for help, it's become more of an issue that they have to address now. So I mean, at least hey, that it's good that it's come to light that some people can finally get attention on these issues. It's a shame it's gone on for so long though. But yeah, I know not exactly the most warm, fuzzy start for sure, and it's not really getting warmer. But I will definitely keep you posted if any more comes out of this story. Let's see. In some world news, more than 30 people, including children, killed in stampede at church event in Nigeria. I got this from CNN World. Essentially, this church threw a gift donation drive, and it was set outside of it took place at a local polo club nearby the King's Assembly Church. Essentially, before like anything had even gotten given out or anything like that, or it was during the process of distributing gift items, there was a stampede due to the overcrowding, and that comes from Olufemi Ayodele, a regional spokesman of Nigeria's Civil Defense Corps. Sadly, a lot of the people who were injured were children, or who were killed were children and women. let's see, and then also 7 people were injured and hospitalized after the incident. So that's definitely a bummer. It's definitely sad. I will say, though, it is always good to see a church giving. I know, even though I have a rocky past with religion and church, all that kind of stuff, I still remember the kindness and the benevolence, whatever, that they bestowed to me and my family in times of need. That tithe shit is really awkward and really funky, but it is good to see a church put it to work, to put it to use, for the community, for people who need it. And hopefully that they can keep doing that despite, stuff like that happening, for sure. Now back to the States. I got this one from the New York Post. I will say, though, it's a bit raggy, like it's a bit like tabloidy style, the way it's written. I'm sure that's one of the reasons why people don't maybe love the New York Post. But I also got from the Yahoo News, today. Essentially, there is a manhunt underway for Caitlin Armstrong. But yeah, I'll read the titles for you. Inside the fatal Texas love triangle of yoga teacher and 2 cyclists. And then let's see. Yeah, manhunt underway for woman who allegedly killed female pro cyclist. So essentially, one of the cyclists, Colin Strickland, he's a professional cyclist. He had a girlfriend who is a yoga teacher, Caitlin Armstrong. She also bikes a little bit too, I believe. But apparently it's alleged that he was like cheating on her with his former love interest. Let's see what her name is. Anna Mariah or Mo Wilson. Strickland is 34. Let's see. Wilson is 25. And Armstrong is 35. But I guess essentially Strickland used to date Wilson, who is a pro cyclist, so they're both pro cyclists. Their relationship ended, and then according to Strickland, like that was it. They were just platonic. Everything was fine, up until after, I guess, dating Caitlin Armstrong, they had like a break. And during that break, he went and he saw Wilson, and I guess things like rekindled, if you will. Now, I guess there's been like some alleged reports that that's not the case, that like he was kind of like dating both of them a little bit, like on and off or whatever, Wilson on and off. Once again, this is kind of from the Post, so, it's hard to say like what's what a little bit there with articles, stories like this. But it's alleged that Caitlin Armstrong, who I guess had a 9mm handgun, drove up to Wilson's apartment and shot her multiple times. It's also stated that like her bike was taken, Wilson's bike was taken, and it was like found like farther away from where she lived. Now they had initially found Armstrong and took her in for questioning, but there was a problem with the warrant. Like her name didn't match the birth certificate or something like that, so there was like a discrepancy. And she didn't incriminate herself to be arrested, so they had to let her go, and now she's in the wind. So they are looking for her. I will definitely keep you posted. But yeah, I mean, it's a love triangle. Like I said, I mean, Strickland kind of worded it one way, and then it seems like maybe there's a little bit of holes in that story. Maybe he was seeing her, and they were like kind of going out. Armstrong found out about it, got mad, and did something about it. Obviously, it's fucked up. Hopefully, they do find Armstrong. Hopefully, justice can be served. But yeah, crazy shit. Love triangles are wild. Just if things aren't working, break it off. I don't know. I'm probably not the one to give any good relationship advice, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let's see. Let's move on. Let's get out of here. But like I said, I will definitely keep you posted. Our boy George W. Bush made some headlines. He might have dodged the bullet, if you will. There was a planned assassination attempt, though it is stated that it was not really anywhere close to happening. But let me give you the articles here. I got one from CNN Politics. Iraqi citizen living in Ohio. That's right, Ohio man is back again. Arrested after allegedly plotting to assassinate former President George W. Bush. And then I got this from ABC News. Detention hearing waived in plot to kill George W. Bush. So, take a breath. Yeah, good old Columbus, Ohio. Gotta love it. But Shihab Ahmed Shihab, 52 years old. He was trying to come up with a plan to what he said he wanted to like get his brother smuggled from, I guess, like a connection. Either he was going to come from Iraq to Mexico and then get smuggled in from there. And they were going to do this hit either somewhere where George W. Bush lived at his home or a place where like he frequented. The FBI informant like met up with this man, more or less like set it up, gave him like I guess a lot of hope. They set up a plan. He had to pay 2 payments of $20,000 to make it all happen. I guess essentially he was going to get maybe more than just his brother. It was going to be like a group and you're going to make like a hit squad. But like I said, you notice I said FBI informant. So that means that they were well ahead of this. They already knew. Apparently they really like drug it out. Like they had him like go to places where like George W. Bush actually did frequent. Like just to like really make it feel real for him. So maybe he would like divulge more information. I don't really know. Cause it does seem like it's like you knew what the plan was. So like, why not just get him there? I guess they wanted to get as much as they could, every little bit. But yeah, so I mean, they took him on a little bit of a tour, a little bit. I think he went to like Dallas and stuff, and like, you know, went to some local bush haunts, if you will. But they did arrest him. If convicted, he could face up to 30 years in prison and $500,000 in fines. Obviously, it's head ass to try to assassinate the president. I will say, ironically, though, this news comes on the heels of his little flub up. He was like speaking in a thing. I didn't cover it because it is like, oh wow, funny, crazy, whatever you want to call it. It's not really news to me. Essentially, he was just like talking about the situation in Ukraine and like saying how bad it was, but he initially like said the wrong words and like said Iraq, and it definitely was just like imploring that like, yeah, like the horrible things that Putin has been doing in Ukraine is a lot like the dumb shit that you were doing in Iraq, bro. And he's like, oh, kind of the same. I'm 75. Like, and that is something too. That's kind of why I didn't really like hold on to it. Like people are like going deep on it. Like, oh man, this is a Freudian slip of a degenerate, you know, blah, 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 blah. Like, yes, George Bush is bad, dude. We all know, bro. Him, Dick Cheney, whatever, bro. He's a bumbling, painting, you know, Michelle Obama loving motherfucker. But he got away with it. That's just how this works. And at the end of the day, old people say weird shit on accident. So, like, I don't know. Like, I chuckled and I moved on. And everyone's like, I can't believe this is just getting laughs from the audience. Like, he's a monster. Like, what do you want? You see a man was trying to fucking assassinate the man. What are you doing? You're just tweeting. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't know. I'm getting too old for this shit, maybe. Okay, I got some light news before I hit you with the sucker punch. But let's see, back to Yahoo News. I don't know what the AFP is, but they're also responsible for making this article. Rio airport screens show porn movies in apparent hack. So I guess it went down in Rio de Janeiro. Let's see. Yeah, it happened Friday. Porn films started playing on screens at the Brazilian city's central airport. I gotta get their pun in. It was really, I'll give it to them. I'll read this paragraph. News of the apparent hack first broke on social media when shocked and bemused travelers posted images of screens inside Santos Dumont Airport playing explicit videos that were decidedly not safe for work or travel. Banger. So, I guess it came up like where advertising screens were running, like those kind of monitors. They were just playing some porn. So naturally, moms, parents were upset, outraged. Some people were just like, "Ha, funny, love Rio de Janeiro." You know, they are definitely going to look for the hackers and try to get them. We'll see. Um, let's see. And that's about it. That's light there. But yeah, I got one more article, and you know what that means. You get your time to get a little spark break with your boy. And I think that's another reason why I like to keep this, by the way, because I know it's terrible, it's bad, and it's like, why wouldn't you edit it out? Why wouldn't you just come in, just come in hot? It's because when I started this podcast, I like the idea of the communal. We all sit down and we're all just doing this together. We're all doing the same thing together. We're vibing. So you do your thing, I do my thing. We get acclimated and then we get on about our business. We go on about our day. So yeah, that's why I do this, by the way. I know it's bad. I know it's not good content, if you will, but that doesn't matter. Sometimes it's about the bad content. Ooh, whoa, Nelly. Okay, and we're back. Got this from NPR News. Josh Duggar, a former reality TV star, gets 12 years in child pornography case. I don't want to stick too long on this because it's icky. Plus, also, I wasn't I think this is... I don't even follow this. So this is some show off of TLC. 19 kids and counting. I dead ass, I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought this was about John and Kate plus 8, which I'm pretty sure that guy is also a piece of shit. Don't quote me, but I don't know. I'm not hip to this shit. TLC shows are kind of not for me. But yeah, let's see. He had 12 and a half years in prison after he's convicted for receiving child pornography. I guess he had a previous conviction of owning it, but the judge said, we're going to dismiss that because it's kind of overlapping. He could have faced 20 years, so this is a bit less. His attorney is planning to appeal it. I'm sure that will fail. Hopefully it will. Also, it's in this article, they go on to talk about some of the other stuff that he did, apparently, allegedly, whatever. Yeah. So there's following allegations that Duggar had molested 4 of his sisters and a babysitter years earlier. Also, I believe too that even his wife knew about his pornography problem, if you will, which I'm not blaming her or anything for it, but apparently his searches and there's accountability software, which okay. This is a very Christian thing. I know we started with religion, we're ending with religion, but that was one of the things that was kind of talked about, getting software on your computer to hold you accountable. So it would keep you from going on bad sites, because you would show your logs to a person who was your discipler or whatever. I guess in this situation he was literally he would send it to his wife. How cringe would that be to get a loaded out report of whatever dark depraved shit this motherfucker was looking up on? Jesus fucking Christ. Our Father in heaven. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, God. I was crying in the last episode, and I'm laughing in this one. I don't know. That's about it. That's all I have for you. I'm going to chill real quick, and I'm going to get out of your hair, your ear hole. Patreon.com/Isaiah News. Any donation helps. Every dollar helps. We're building a brand over here, if you will. If you'd like to link and build with me, like I said, every dollar is good. You get a shout out for $5. I will say your name. I will talk about whatever you want me to talk about. As long as it's not some crazy lame article, maybe, we can get a little bit going there, a little platforming. Also get you Discord access. I would like to build a community, a bunch of motherfuckers to talk about whatever. Hell, if I even get enough people on there, I'll just make it free. I'll make it free. I just want to make a group. I want to start a posse. But that's it. That's all I got. I hope you have a great week. I love you. You're great. You're amazing. And I hope I see you soon for some more good news. Bye-bye. Mwah.